Okay, so sitting on your balls, roll those shoulders up to your ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to your ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, just get them moving, get them warming up. All the way up, round and back. Take your hands behind you, stretch those hands away, and really squeeze those upper arms together. Breathing in, lifting that chest, breathing out, pushing those hands down behind you, arching that back, breathing in. Take that chin up to the sky, be careful you don't lose your balance. And then bring that chin all the way down into your chest. Hilary, put a bit more weight on your left side. Look a bit crooked, or maybe it's the camera. I think it might be the camera. Pull that chin down into the chest. Turn those eyes around to the right side of that right leg. And then turn those eyes around to the left side of the left leg. And then bring those eyes back to the middle. And then bring the chin up to horizontal. Let go of your hands. Put your hands on your legs and roll them all the way down towards those feet. Put them on the floor, push those hands away, push the ball backwards. So you stretch through the top of your hamstring, stretch through that back. Pull the fingers forwards on the floor, stretching those armpits. And then release the fingers, roll yourself all the way up again. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Put those hands behind, lift those chest up high. Take that chin up to the sky. And then bring that chin all the way down again. All the way down into the chest. Turn the eyes to the left side of the left leg. Really push that right ear from that right shoulder. And then turn the eyes to the right side of the right leg. And pull the left ear from the left shoulder. And bring those eyes back to the middle. And release them up to horizontal. Let go of those hands, pop them on the thighs. And roll them all the way down towards those feet, pushing those hands forward. Just loosen that head and neck, just rocking that head around. Claw the arms forward, push the ball backwards with the feet, stretch through that hip, stretch through those hamstrings. And then release those fingers on the floor, sit yourself up. And just put that left leg out straight, turn the chest around and slide those hands down that leg. Slide those hands down to the floor, pushing the bum away, breathing in. And on the out breath, take the tummy button down towards that thigh. Roll the ball over to the left, roll the ball round to the right. Roll the ball over to the left, roll the ball round to the right. So as you roll the ball to the, swing your head the opposite way to the way the ball goes. Swing the ball left, head comes right, and back to the center. Bend that knee, lower that chest further down onto the knee, and then push the ball backward, pushing the knee down. So we stretch the back of that leg. And then walk those hands up and turn onto the other leg. Right leg forward. Make sure you turn the breastbone towards that foot. Slide those hands down that leg. Pushing that chest down towards the knee. Tummy button down to the thigh. Legs straight to start with. Glide the ball to the right. Head comes left. Glide the ball to the left, head goes right. Feel the stretch in that lower back. Glide the ball to the left, the right, sorry, head left. Feel the stretch in the right side of the lower back, and then glide the ball to the left, head goes right, and feel the stretch in the lower back on the left side. Come back to the center. Lower yourself down further. Bend the knee a bit, really take that tummy onto the thigh and close that hip joint down, and then push that knee down. Feel that stretch in the back of the leg. And then sit yourself up. Have yourself sideways on the ball. So I'm going to face left, sitting up nice and tall. I've got my Pull my pubic bone forward, pushing the back leg into the edge of the ball. So I'm tensing the front of the back leg, lift that chest up, bring that head up high, roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Pulling this back leg into the ball, breathing in. And then on the out breath, bring that right arm up into the sky. Push that right arm up, push that right knee down, stretching, push that side out to the right and push the hand over to the left. Stretching all the way through that right side, really reaching, pushing up, pushing down with the knee, breathing in, pushing the heel backwards, breathing out to release that arm down. Swivel yourself around to the other side. Sitting on the ball, with the right foot forward, bring that pubic bone forward, lift the body up, pull this back knee back leg into the ball, tensing the front of it, lifting the body up, breathing in, breathing out. Bring that left arm up into the sky, breathing in. On the out breath, push that left knee down, push that arm up, let the side swing over to the left, let the hand come over to the right, really stretching through that side, reaching, breathing in, breathing out. And then release that hand and come back to the front. So facing the front, take those feet out wide, really wide. Make them parallel. Bring the tummy button area down to the floor. Come down onto your hands. Try and lengthen your body so you're in neutral. So bring your pubic bone onto the front of the ball if you need to. Lengthen those legs apart. Let those legs slide. Keep those feet parallel. Lower that chest. Bending those elbows. Lower that chest down. Feel the stretch through those inner thighs. Walk the hands over to the right side, bending that right knee. Feel the stretch through the left leg. Walk those hands back over to the left side, bend that left knee, straighten the right leg, and lower down on the left. Bring yourself back up. Back to the center. Let those feet slide further apart. Bend those elbows, lower that body down to the floor more. Make sure you stay perched on the ball, don't let it pop out from behind you. And then walk those hands back towards the ball, bring those feet back together and sit yourself up. Okay, holding on to something to start with if you want, for holding on to the ball. Just going to put that right foot up on that left knee. So you can hold the chair, hold something just to stop you from swiveling side to side, or hold on to the ball. Push that knee down into the ball. So I've got my right hand pushing down on that right knee. Lift my body up, pushing down on that knee. Hold it in that stretch position. Now push the knee back up into the hand. Pushing that knee back up. Lifting that body nice and tall, lengthening. Pushing the knee back up, breathe in. On the out breath, release the push and lengthen, pushing that leg down with that right hand. Pushing that leg down, increasing that stretch. Release that leg. Switch over to the other side. Okay. Pushing that leg down. Lifting that body up. Pushing down on that knee, holding it there. Now push that knee back up into the hand. Just a 20% contraction, pushing it back up. Lift that head up to the ceiling. Feel even weight under each seat bone. Breathing in. On the out breath, release the push up and lengthen that knee down towards the floor. Keep the ankle strong so it doesn't bend at the ankle, so the stretch is in that glute. And then release that leg. Sit yourself up nice and tall. Take your hands, Pop your thumbs in at that sacroiliac joint at the back. So let your fingers come around the crest of the pelvis and the thumbs go in the bony bit at the back. Pop those feet flat on the floor. Glide that right leg forward and feel that pelvis move. Glide the left leg forward. Right, glide the right. Glide the left. Glide the right. Glide the left. Try to make those knees come equidistant from the ball, so the glide becomes the same. Push that left knee forward, push that right. So it might start off by being a bit grumpy, and then actually by moving it. So mine was a bit tight on my right side. Now the tension's going. Gliding right, gliding left. Pull the right knee back as the left knee goes forward, and vice versa. So I've got about a 2-inch difference, between the front of my knees. 1.5 2 inches, about that. Okay, release that. Move that ball side to side. Get that pelvis loose. Sit up tall. Bring the ball forward. Push it back. Bring the ball forward. Push it back. Bring the ball forward. Push it back. Bring it forward, so I'm keeping still from my waist to the top of my head, just moving the pelvis, tilting backwards and forwards. Back to the center, circles all the way around, and be even in that circle. Often the corners, one's not very fluid through. So be really fluid through those corners all the way around. And the other way. Keeping really still from the waist up, here up. Staying still. And then see if you can do a figure of 8, so little circles either way. So you get coordination of those tummy muscles and of that pelvis. So we're moving we're also moving the pelvis on the top of this leg joint where I was talking about earlier. We're moving through that and then go the other way. Take a bit of brain coordination to that. So we're moving the pelvis on the top of the thigh bone here. Okay, stop that little shimmy. Give yourself some space. We're going to roll down on the ball over and stretch our back. So walk yourself forward. Get your head on the ball, bum on the ball. Take those hands straight up in the air. Bring them straight over your head. So my palms are together in prayer. Knees are bent. Straighten those legs, bend those legs. Take those legs straighter, bend those legs. Straighten those legs, bend those legs. Straighten those legs, reaching overhead with those arms, reaching those hands to the floor, bend those legs. Straighten those legs, bend those legs. Straighten them and leave them straight. Make sure your fingertips can touch the floor. Push those hands away. Push those legs straight. Point those toes. Clench that tummy. Reach those arms. Let those shoulders come up to the ears. Stretch through the fascia of the belly. Stretch through the fascia under the ribs. Push the bum into the ball. Feel the stretch increase. Push the lower back in the ball. Feel the stretch change. Push the shoulders in the ball. Feel the stretch change. Bring those arms out wide. Let those arms hang to the floor wide. Feel the stretch all the way through your arms. Bend your knees. Increase that stretch through the arms. Straighten the leg. Let those arms swing. Bend. Straighten those fingers away from each other. Stretch the palms of the hand. Tilt the wrists backwards so the fingers go backwards. Increase that stretch through those arms. Keep those legs straight. Bend the wrist forward, bring those arms straight up overhead. Bend the knees so the bum's going down, back around the ball. Hands are straight above the chest. Breathing in. Clench the bum, lift it off the ball. Ease and lower it around the ball. Clench and lift it off the ball. Ease and lower it around the ball. Clench and lift up off the ball. Ease and lower it down. Clench and lift and hold it. Arms are in the air. Drop those arms over to the right. Bring those arms up to the sky. Drop those arms over to the left. Bring those arms up to the sky. Drop those arms over to the right. Bring them up to the sky. Drop those arms over to the left. Bring them up to the sky. One more to the right. All the way down, rotating through those ribs. Bring them all the way back up. Try to get right onto that shoulder. All the way over to the left. And then back up. Take those arms apart. Hold them straight. Glide the ball so that you go under, so it goes under the left shoulder. Glide it so it goes under that right shoulder. Glide across so it comes under that left shoulder. Glide across so it comes under that right shoulder. Take it across under that left shoulder. See if you can lift that left foot so you're resting on the right leg. And then go back to the center. Glide across so it comes under that right shoulder. Push the right arm down. See if you can lift that left leg. Put it down and come back. Glide and go over to the left shoulder. See if you can lift that left leg up. Stabilize with that left arm. Put it down. Glide and go over to the right shoulder. Push that right arm down. See if you can lift that left leg up. Right leg up, sorry, right leg. Put it back down, come back to the center. Come back to the center. Rest yourself in the middle here. Keep your bum away from the ball. Put your hands on the top of your hip bone. Push your hip, clench with your bum and push into that hip flexor where your fingers are. Lift that right heel up. Lower it down. Lift that left heel up. Lower it down. Lift the right heel, push through the left heel. Lower. Lift the left heel and push through the right heel. Pushing into the hip flexors where your fingers are. Release. Lift the right heel, push through the left. See if you can take that right foot off the floor. See if you can straighten that leg. Bend the leg, pop it back down. Push through those hips into where your fingers are. Lift that left heel. See if you can lift that left foot. Straighten that left leg. Oops, bend the leg and pop it down. Clench with the bum and push into those fingers. Lift that right foot. Lift that, straighten that right leg. Bend it and pop it down. Pushing into those fingers, see if you can lift that left heel. Lift that left leg. Straighten that left leg. Bend it and pop it down. Lower that bum around the ball. Clench and lift that bum away. Hold it there, pushing into those fingers. Push those elbows into the ball. Lift that right heel. Lift that right foot. Straighten that right leg. Bend it, put it back down. Push through that right heel. Lift that left foot. Straighten that left leg. Bend it and put it down. Lower the back around the ball. Clench and lift the bum away from the ball. Lower that back around the ball. Clench and lift the bum away. Walk the feet towards the ball and sit yourself up. Sit yourself up. Okay, loosening that lower back. Rounding forwards, arching back. Rounding forwards, arching back. Rounding forwards, arching back. Okay, let's walk the ball to a wall. So come onto the front edge of the ball. Coming on the front edge, bring those arms up in front. Breathing in. On the out breath, lowering yourself back to flat. Push that back in the ball, take those arms up into the sky. Clench with the stomach and lift yourself up. Ease yourself down and lower. Clench and lift up. Ease and lower down. Take those arms straight over the head. Reach and stretch. Bring those arms all the way back up, put them in front. Lowering down, take the arms straight over the head. Lift yourself up, put those arms in front. Lowering down, take those arms over your head. This time the arms go up to the sky. Keep the arms next to your ears. Chin into the chest, lift yourself up, hands in the sky. Lowering down, flat, push those arms over the head. Clench through the tummy, lift and push those arms up high. Lowering down, take those arms straight over the head. Clench and lift, reaching up to the sky, pushing the tailbone down. Lowering down, keep those arms overhead. Reaching, pushing those arms up into the sky. Lowering down, keep the arms overhead, keep yourself straight. Now lower around the ball. Now lift to straight. Lower around the ball. Lift to straight. Lower around the ball. Lift to straight. Got to push the back in the ball. Now come all the way up to vertical. Yep, push that tailbone in. Good, lovely. Lower all the way down to straight. Relax around the ball. Bring yourself to straight. Come up to vertical. Keep those hands behind, upper arms level with your ears. So Sam, open your armpit, take those arms back a bit. Yes, lovely, good. Lower yourself down to flat. Ease yourself around the ball. Breathing in on the out breath, coming back to flat. Reaching up to vertical, push those arms up, good. Reach them up straight, open those armpits. Lowering down to flat, hold that stomach. Keep yourself flat. Ease around the ball. Bring yourself back to flat. Bring yourself back up to vertical. One more, all the way down to flat. Ease yourself around the ball. Bring yourself back to flat. Bring yourself up to vertical. Bring those arms down, cross them over, breathing in. On the out breath, leaning back, turning right. Back to center, turning left. Back to center, turning right. Back to center, turning left. Back to center, turning right. Back to center, turning left. Back to center, turning right. Center, left, center. Take those arms out straight. Lift that chest up. Turning right. Back to the front. Turning left. Back to the front. Turning right. Back to the front. Turning left. Back to the front. Take those arms up above your head. Bring those arms back down wide. Leaning back a bit. Take those arms up over the head. Take those arms down wide. One more up overhead. And then bring them in front and sit yourself up. Awesome. Okay. Sit on your side, roll onto your side on the ball. Roll onto your side. So I'm on my left hand on the floor. Bring that right arm all the way overhead. Reach, push that right leg straight. I've got both legs straight. Take hold of that right arm, pull it. Lengthen through that right side. Pull that right arm. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring that right arm up to the sky. Point it at the wall, put the left hand on the left shoulder, lift yourself up. Put both hands on both shoulders and lower. So I like to go easy, straight out of the stretch, then we can make it harder with the arms. Up and down. Lifting up, lowering down. Lifting up, lowering down. Lifting up, lowering down. Lifting and down. Good, two more. Down. Lift and hold. Hold it here. pulsing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower all the way down, lifting, pulsing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lowering down, lifting, pulsing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn around onto the other side. Always got a little addition. So on the right hand side, got that right hand on the floor, legs are straight. Bring that left arm all the way over. Take hold of that left hand in the right, with the left wrist with the right hand. Pull that left hand away. Breathing in, breathing out. Make sure you're stretching in your side. Reaching, breathing in, breathing out. Lengthening. Pushing through that side. Then bring that left hand up into the sky, put the right hand on the right shoulder and lift yourself up. Both hands on both shoulders and lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And down. Up. Down. Up. 3 more. Up. 2 more. 1 more. Hold up. Pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And up and pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And up, pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Let go of your hands, turn over onto your tummy. Turn over onto your tummy on the ball. So back extension. So this is also like the Roman chair or that they do with the feet hooked in, laying over a bench on the front. So laying all the way down, hands on the floor. So 2 straight lines from the head to the tailbone, straight line from the ankle to the tailbone. The bend is at the bum. So this is your glute engagement, Sam. Clench that bum. So in a perfect world, you'd have your feet straight, but you can't have your feet straight because you've got to hold on to the wall. So clench your bum, lift into a straight line. Ease and bend at that bum. Clench, lift into a straight line. Ease and lower. Clench and lift. Yeah, you can put your hands together if you want. Bring those hands together. Yeah, stay up, come up and stay up. Bring those hands apart. Bring those hands together. Bring those hands apart. Bring those hands together. Really push that bum into the ball. Bring those hands apart. Pull the lower back towards the wall behind. Bring those hands together. Lengthen the head from the toes. Bring those hands apart. Hold them here. Pass the hands up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them high. Turning to the left. Turning to the right. Turning left. Turning right. Turning left. Turning right. Turning left. Turning right. Face the front. Ease yourself down, bring your hands together. Clench with the bum, bring the hands apart and lift. Ease, bring those hands together. Clench and lift. Ease, bring those hands together. Clench and lift. Ease, bring those hands together. Clench and lift. Holding here. Pulsing back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, ease and lower. Okay, you're going to walk yourself a little bit away from the wall. Walk yourself a little bit away from the wall. Toes are on the floor. Balls under your middle. Hands are on the floor in front. So same thing, same action, but you're lifting the legs, not the hands, not the upper body. So hands are on the floor, middle fingers parallel. Clench the bum, lift that right leg and lower. Clench the bum, lift that left leg and lower. Clench and lift both legs and lower. Clench and lift the right and down. Left only, clench and lift and down. Both legs, clench and lift and down. Clench and lift the right and down. Clench and lift the left and down. Clench and lift both, hold them there. Take the legs apart, bring them together, apart, together, apart, together, apart, together. 3 more, wide, together. 2 more, together. Or 1 more, together. Hold them high. Lift the right leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the left leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift both legs, 5, 4. Clench the bum, 3, 2, 1. Lower the feet down to the floor. Walk yourself forward. Walk yourself forward on the ball. So I'm going to bounce my ball back. I haven't got much room in front of me. Get the ball to your thighs or to your knees. Probably to your knees, really. Okay, holding yourself in this plank. Hold yourself in that plank position. Bend those elbows, lower that forehead to the ground and straighten. Bend those elbows, lower the forehead down and lift. Bend and lift. 2 more. Bend and lift. 1 more. Bend and lift. Knee tucks. Bring the ball in. Push the ball out. 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 Swing the ball over to the right and take the right leg off the ball. Put it back on, swing the ball over to the left and bring the left leg off the ball. Put it back on, swing the ball over to the right, bring the right leg off and back on. Take it over to the left leg up, back on, bring it back to the center, move the ball away a little bit more. We're going to come up in the pike. Straight legs, lifting and back. And 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. 5. And back. Bring the ball in and climb yourself up. Climb yourself up. Right. Bring yourself onto the floor. Actually, if you've got, Hilary, you can use the radiator, and Sam, you can use the handles. Right, of the door there. Right, you might just want to watch for a sec. You're going to sit on the ball, holding these handles. So you're going to lay down. You're going to get the ball so that your tailbone is off it. So we draw the tummy in, hold ourselves straight, holding with the wall or whatever. Lift those legs up off the floor, holding yourself here. So holding yourself here, are you still watching? All right, hold yourself, and then you're going to take one leg out straight, bring it in. The other leg straight, bring it in. First leg out, and then we're going to end up by lowering up and down like that. So we've got more range of motion. We've done it on the roller, but you're basically getting hip extension. Hillary's laughing. So make sure you're square, so you can have your hands behind gripping onto your radiator. So we're getting hip extension, so it's for walking and running and things. Yeah, good. So take your arms wide apart. Oh no, Hillary. Right, so if you have your, yeah. Okay. So keep your feet above keep your knees bent. So your knees are bent, so you're in neutral, you're in this happy baby, as it were. Straight, extend the right leg out straight, so it's horizontal to the floor, and bring it back. Extend the left leg out straight, bring it back. Extend the right leg out, bring it back. Extend the left leg out, bring it back. Extend the right leg out, bring it back. Left leg out, bring it back. Right leg out, hold it. Lower it straight down to the floor. Lift it up to horizontal. Lower it down to the floor. Up to horizontal. Down to the floor. Up to horizontal, bend it back in. Take that left leg out straight. Lower it down to horizontal. Lift it up. Lower it down. Lift it up. Lower it down. Keep the tummy tight so the back doesn't arch. Lift that leg up. Bend that knee back in. Pop both feet over on the floor and sit yourself up. So you've got to use, you've got a bit of arch going on. So you've got to use your tummy to keep yourself flat on the ball, and then you can support your head on the ball. Well done. So that's one that you can do in a gym, flat on a bench as well. So it's good for your hip flexors, for your bum, lowering down, extending the hip, bring it up, which is walking and running. Okay, let's go with our knees. But obviously it's a balance thing, which is what the ball's all about. Okie dokie. So hands on the front of the ball. We'll go back to one we know. Hands on the front of the ball. So lifting up tall, clenching with the bum, pushing into those hip flexors. Rolling forward onto the elbows. Lengthening the head from the knees. Yeah, clench with the bum so your hips are forward. Push with those hands and come up straight. Rolling forward onto those elbows. Should be feeling it in your tummy. Push with those hands, come up straight. Rolling forward, come onto those elbows. Push that ball forwards. Bring that ball back. Push that ball forwards. Bring that ball back. Hold those shoulders back and down. Push that ball forwards. Bring that ball back. Push that ball forward, hold it there. Roll it left. Roll it right. Roll it left. Roll it right. Back to the center. Bring it in and come back up. Woo. Lifting up straight. Clench with the bum. Push forward with that hip. Rolling forward onto the ball. Onto your elbow. Push that ball away. Bring it back in. Push it away. Bring it back in. Push it away. Roll it left. Roll it right. Roll it left so the weight's on that right arm. Roll it right so the weight's on the left arm. Back to the center. Push with the hands and come back up. Okay, let's roll it all the way out and straight. We'll do 3 all the way out. Hands on the front. Ball goes all the way forward, all the way down. Bring it back in and come back up. Breathing in on the out breath all the way forward. Lengthen those arms. Bring it back in and come back up. Breathing in on the out breath all the way forward. Lengthen and then bring it back in and come back up. Okay, let's go back. Come down and lie on the floor. Actually, sit on the floor. Oh, I've got another good one. Right, sit on the floor with your feet on the ball. Hands out, hands are just behind you. So sitting, Hills. Yep, hands are about a foot behind. Lift that chest up high. Legs straight, breathing in. Clench the bum and lift. Ease the bum and lower. Clench the bum and lift. Ease the bum and lower. Oh, hands are skidding. Clench the bum and lift. Ease the bum and lower. Clench and lift. Yeah, see if you can hold it. You know what I'm going to do now. Glide the ball across. See if you can lift one leg up. Well done, Hilary. I'm not sure I can do that. Lift one leg. Put it back on. Glide the other way. Oh. And down. It's slippery with the hands. Okay, come back to sitting. Don't hurt yourself. Come back to sitting and we'll lie down. Put the feet on the ball. Yeah, I need a non-slip mat on the top. This one's too slippery. Put those heels on the top of the ball. Bring the ball in, push it out. Bring the ball in, push it out. Bring the ball in, have the knees bent, clench the bum, lift up into the plank. That makes this one seem easy now. Push those legs out straight, clenching with the bum, lowering down. Bring that ball in. Clench with that bum and lift. Straighten the legs, keeping the hips up high. Lower the body, bring the ball in. Lift up off the floor. Lifting up here, push into those hip flexors. Straighten the legs, but keep pushing into the hip flexors. Lower the back down, bring the ball in. Clench and lift. So we're pushing, inverting here. Straighten the legs, invert here, lifting into those hip flexors. Lowering the body down, bring the ball in. Clench and lift, straighten those legs, hold yourself here. Swing the ball over, lift that left leg off the ball. Bring the knee to the chest. Push that leg out, push the hips up on the right, bring that knee in. Push that leg out, bring that knee in. Push it out, back on the ball. Roll the ball over under that left foot. Bring that right knee in, clench the left bum, keep it high. Push that right knee out. Bring that right knee in. Push that right knee out. Bring that right knee in. Push it out. Lower the body back down. Bring that ball in. Breathing in on the out breath, clench and lift. Push the legs out. Bring the ball in. Push the legs out. As you push the legs out, clench and lift the hips. Bring the ball in. Clench and lift. Bring that ball in. Clench and lift. Lower that back down to the floor. Take those feet out wide, either side of the ball. Lift that ball straight up into the air. Hands on the floor, lift the ball up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the ball tight. Going to turn the ball to the left. Turn the ball right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Back to center. Bend those knees a bit. Lower the ball to the floor. Tap it on the ground. Lift the ball up, give it to the hands. Take the hands and feet down. Tap the ball overhead. Bring the ball up. Put the ball in those feet. Take the ball down. Hands come down over the head. Bring the hands up. Take the ball. Feet down, ball down. Feet up, ball up, switch. Ball down, arms down. Keep those, put those feet on the top of the ball. Push the ball away a little bit and we're going to roll up to touch our feet. So breathing in on the out breath, rolling up, touch those feet. Rolling all the way down, arms over the head. Breathing in on the out breath, rolling up to touch those feet. And lowering back down. 3 more. Rolling up to touch those feet. 3. And down. And 2. And down. And 1. Stay up here. Hold the ball. Take those feet off it. Sit yourself up. Well done. Take your legs out wide. Take your legs out wide, roll that ball forward and stretch between those thighs. Reaching, stretching. Roll that ball over to that right leg, right hand on the right leg. Look under this look under the left shoulder. Stretching through. Breathing in, feel that stretch all the way through that side. Lower down, feel it through the hamstring as well. Roll the ball over to the left leg. Left hand on the left foot. Head comes through under this right armpit. Trying to push that left shoulder under that right armpit. Feeling the stretch through the right side, feeling it through the left hamstring. And release. Put those hands on the ball. Roll yourself forwards. Really reaching through that inner thigh, through the back of the legs. Sit yourself back up. Bring those feet back to the middle. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, round and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, put the hand on the floor, pull those shoulders down, push up off that middle bottom. Slide those fingers forwards on the floor, bring those hands up into the sky. Bring those hands all the way out wide, dust the floor, bring them all the way up in the sky, hold them together, breathing in. Sit yourself up tall, breathing out, push those hands up into the sky. Release those arms out wide. Rest those hands on your legs and roll your shoulders. Good. Oh, there's a few little new ones there. Just to keep you on your toes.